viewers, welcome to another episode with Owen Engineering Services. As we usually do, we sell, we repair, and we try to guide you on how to use your electronic devices efficiently and how to make it last longer for you. In today's episode, I want to talk about the use of blenders, a kitchen utensil or whatever you call it. Blenders. This is a blender and this is also a blender. All right. Now, it is safe to say that blender is one of the most abused kitchen utensils in our locality, in our area. All right. So, some people will buy a blender. They won't even know the capacity of the blender, what it can do and what it cannot do. All they know is that they have purchased and owned a blender. So they use it to do everything and anything that comes to their mind that a blender should do, whether it was designed for such purpose or not. And then, in addition, they overrun it. That particular side of abuse is very, very prominent. We get a lot of issues in the workshop, a lot of blenders that the coil, the engine has burnt out, resulting from several abuses. And then manufacturers as well now put safety device thermostats in the coil that makes some blenders run, and then when it gets overheated, it stops. And once it stops, it will stay for some hours before it can turn on again. Now, not all blenders has that safety facility, that safety feature. So some of them doesn't have and they get burnt at a stage. Now, how do you operate your blender for it to last longer for you? How do you operate your blender for it to remain so that you will use it again another day? Because once you buy a blender, a brand new blender or a fairly used blender, none is cheap. All of them are expensive now. Whether you buy from Owen Engineering Services or from any other place, the goal here is that you should use your device properly for it to last longer for you. Let's go into detail. Now, this is a blender. I don't want to mention the brand name, but according to the manufacturer, they say it is a 4,000 watt blender. Now, I have developed a model that can help you use this blender and it will last very long for you. Most of these instructions I want to say is in your operational manual, the user manual in the pack you bought your blender. But quite unfortunate, so many people don't even read the name on that manual, let alone knowing the parts. Some people only refer to the manual when they have difficulty of assembly. And after they overcome that particular difficulty, the manual is discarded. They don't even know where they kept it. Now, if your blender is 4,000 watts like my own, like this one for illustration, divide this by 60. Whatever result you have, that is the safe time you will run your blender and it will last longer for you. Let's look at 4,000 now. Divide 4,000 by 60. You have about 60 something seconds. That is 1 minute and about a few seconds. So it is true that this particular size and capacity of blender can run for 1 minute at a stretch. 1 minute on, then 1 minute off. By that, what I mean is that if you plug in this blender to electricity and then you turn it on and run it for 1 minute, you run it for 1 minute. Now, assuming that is 1 minute, You also have to allow it rest for another 1 minute before you run again. Some people mistake 1 minute on, 1 minute off to be. That is different. That is not 1 minute on, 1 minute off. What we mean is, if you run for 1 minute, you also rest for 1 minute. Now, this is another blender. According to the manufacturers, see the nameplate, they say this blender is 350 watt. Divide that by 60, you have a figure. Whether it is 10, 5, or 6, or 15, whatever it is, assuming 350 divided by 60 is 6 seconds. Assuming it is 6 seconds, that will mean that whenever you plug in this blender to electricity, you will do 6 seconds on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You stop it and you allow it 6 seconds off. Now, this model is the one I just developed by myself for to help you, but the best now is you go to your user manual and use the one the manufacturer specified for you. Some are 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, some are 20. So but then, if there is no user manual within your reach, you had misplaced it, you lost it, or you can't even find it, then you use this method that I've shown you. Divide the capacity of your blender by 60. Whatever it gives you is in seconds, not in minutes. Then you use that one. It will take your time to finish whatever you are doing, but I bet you your blender will last longer than you ever expected. So those that are in the habit of putting tomato or whatever in the blender, they turn it on and they go ahead to wash plates, or they go ahead to do chatting. Before they come, they have seen smoke, or the blender will run and go off on its own. And they will now start complaining, I have not even used it. Or you have used it. In fact, you have overused it. Stop that habit. If you are blending, it's a process. It will take time. Except you don't want that device again. You have to be there. I don't know from the manual how long this blender might be, but it might take up to 30 seconds. But be sure, if it is a blender that is within and below 500 watts, don't take longer than 15-20 seconds. If it is what is up to 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and those ones can take 1 minute on, 1 minute. But these ones that are not up to 1,000 watts will be within 15-20 seconds, and in emergency situation 30 seconds. Thank you for watching. We hope you would take on these steps as we have advised in order to help prolong the lifespan of your blenders. Like our Facebook page for more information and updates. You can subscribe to our YouTube channels and then press the notification button to get notifications on whenever we drop a new video. Thanks for watching, and then we hope you practice what you've seen and you learn from it. Thank you.